Dodgers 2080 out here with Dodgers pitching prospect Peter Heubeck. We're out here in Inland Empire, home of the 66ers. You've had some recent success against this team. First of all, thanks for joining me. And how are you doing? And talk about the success in your last start, career high in strikeouts. How'd it feel? You threw a bullpen. How you feel right now?
Yeah, it felt really good. I felt like I worked really hard. Me and the pitching coaches and Jesus Gullies, we all kind of came together the whole week leading up to last start, really trying to zone in on what we're trying to do in that game, and we stuck to a game plan that was brought up days before the start. So it was just really good to kind of execute that game plan and see the results from that.
Yeah, you certainly executed. Fantastic start. Now, I know you're working on a couple pitches here, the slider and the changeup. Kind of touch on the development there. It looked like you threw maybe 2 changeups and maybe 1 or 2 sliders in that last start. How's that going for you?
Yeah, it's going really well. Changeup-wise, I felt like I feel comfortable in all counts throwing a changeup. It's just kind of reading the batters at this point with that pitch, so I felt like I didn't need it too much last game. But slider-wise, it's coming along. It's getting better each week, so I've kind of working on in the bullpen, really trying to find a starting point for that pitch, and just it's a new pitch, so just getting as comfortable as I can with it, really.
Yeah, it looked like the times that you threw those pitches, guys were kind of off balance a little bit. Obviously, they're going to get the scouting report after a while, and they'll know that pitch is coming. But as far as that pitch goes, I mean, you've had a lot of success, fastball and curveball. It's got you to where you are here today. Do you sometimes second guess going with these other pitches? Obviously, it's beneficial long term, but is it hard to kind of implement it here in season?
It's a little bit difficult, but I mean, staff around me, they're really helping me with that, so they're great with that. I think it's coming along. It's I've got this far basically with 2 pitches, so and I know in my head adding a third, fourth pitch will make me that much more effective in the long run. So just really being persistent with those 2 pitches, I feel like will pay off a lot.
I feel like I'm badgering you on this subject. One more question on the changeup subject. I know you talked recently with Gavin Stone. He's got a out-of-this-world changeup. We're not comparing changeups at this point in your career. Wouldn't do that to you or anybody because his is out of this world. But what did he say as far as advice on when you should use it?
Yeah, Gavin's great with usage. I mean, he's a good guy to talk to. Just we were talking about usage a little bit, whether it's a good idea to work reverse, work backwards with pitch or different hitters, and just kind of go throughout a lineup. So just kind of talking about the usage of the slider, changeup with going throughout a lineup multiple times, especially now that my pitch count's a little bit higher, so I have the opportunity to see the lineup a couple times through.
Pitch count a little bit higher, obviously a little bit older now in the system, getting a little bit of the reins extended. But I know there's another guy here on the pitching staff who's in a position that you were in the past, and that's Peyton Martin, guy out of high school. Seems like you've kind of taken him under your wing, at least from what the coaching staff has told me. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Peyton's great. He, especially as a high school pitcher, it's not easy. First year and second year, it's not easy. But really just kind of there's guys in my draft year who are a little bit older kind of trying to help me out. So, just a little advice. I mean, Peyton's super talented. Everybody sees that. It's really fun to watch him pitch. So just any little thing. I mean, he's good in his own, but any little thing I can help him with, super open to that. And he's great. So it's fun to watch him pitch.
Yeah, certainly is fun to watch you pitch. One last question before I let you go. I feel like I've monopolized your time here this afternoon. Do you hope that your promotion to Great Lakes waits until the temperatures warm up?
I try not to think about it. I mean, I kind of been going day by day, just trying to make sure my body recovers, getting ready for a bullpen in between starts, and just honing my focus on next start in Rancho, and just, don't really worry about when I move up. Don't don't ever think about that, and just trying to win some games for Rancho.
Sorry, I brought up something you were trying not to think about. Peter Heubeck, thank you so much for the time, my man.
Of course.